Yeah. Before we get this episode started, can Bulbasaur please come to my office? Yes, I know your show is about to start, but can you please whisper in my ear what you are planning to do for future tense, because I don't think I'm comfortable with you having the rights to Pokemon Talk. Okay. Okay, not bad. But why can't you ask us to do that? Because all right, thank you. Gotta go. Hi, I'm Bulbasaur. And I'm Squirtle. Along with Charmander here. And this is Pokemon Water Gun. 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 And do you have any reason why you're using Water Gun in a circle, Squirtle? I actually do. Okay, and what could be the reason? What could possibly be the reason? I am training to become. I am training to become. I'm training for Whirlpool. Well, can you do that another and or different time? Thank you. Anyway, I am so sorry for Squirtle. Today on Pokemon Talk, we have a very special guest. This Pokemon is in these. We actually have two special guests. These two Pokemon are actually very, at least one of them, very odd. So let's go ahead and get them to answer about their oh no them come on to that. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to and give a round of applause. So put your hands together for give a warm welcome to audio. We don't know what that noise was. So I am going to go check it out. Thank you. Go check out the noise. And until and when he comes back, we're gonna let our guest onto today's show. It was the refrigerator. Okay, thanks. So that was our refrigerator, guys. We're sorry. All right, please give a warm welcome to Oddish and Corsala. Woo! Time, 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 time. So, yes, we are glad to be here. All right, very good. So Squirtle and Charmander has one question for Corsala, and they have 2 questions for Oddish. I have 4 questions in all. I have 2 questions for the both of you. Let's start with Corsala. Okay. All right, Corsala, I have 2 questions, and Squirtle and Charmander have 1. Yeah. All right, let's go. Okay, ask away. Okay, Corsala, how come you're the only water and rock type that, knows how to swim? Oh. So, me being a water and rock type doesn't indicate how come I can swim, but it does indicate my weaknesses of ice, dragon, and plenty more. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm glad Uh-oh. Right, next up are my 2 questions. So, next up, yes, is going to have to be, yes, audio. Alright, so Corsala, these 2 questions go hand in hand, so please answer both in the most modest way you can. How come you know Ice Beam and Rock Tomb, but you do not know Hydro Pump and Dig? Okay, so I actually don't know. Okay? Yes, I don't know. I guess my body isn't is not built for me to dig. So I cannot necessarily get underground. I cannot dig. So that is why I cannot learn dig. I cannot dig. So, that explains why I don't know the move dig. Hydro Pump was replaced with Ice Beam. Somehow I'm still weak to ice, although I know Ice Beam. Alright, so that's confusing. But, alright, those were my words. And my question is, the final question for you is, Corsala, fire types, of course, don't have the advantage, but psychic types do. And the reason I mentioned fire types was because there's this psychic type move called not heat wave, but in our Pokemon world, because there are a lot of Pokemon worlds. So in our Pokemon world, there's this psychic type move called Flare. Not Flare, but there is a fire type move called Flare. but it's called Mystical Fire, and I'm just trying to understand how come Mystical Fire is effective, but Flamethrower isn't. Okay, so Mystical Fire is a psychic type move, like you said, and the reason it hurts me and Flamethrower doesn't is because Mystical Fire is something you have to concentrate out of your brain. And of course, none of us can do that because we're not psychic type Pokemon. But if we were, then yes, that's how it would be portrayed. That's how it would be shown. That it would be like kind of like all other psychic type moves. You need to concentrate. So, yes. Okay. It's time for Oddish. Everybody here has 2 questions for you, Oddish. Okay, so let's go. All right. My 2 questions are, how is life, and what is your strongest attack? Like, what is your strongest move? So life is actually pretty difficult because I'm short. I get mistaken for a little bush, and many people, they try to hide behind me, but the minute I move, they get scared. So life can be pretty underwhelming. But other than that, my strongest move is Leaf Storm. It took me 2 generations to learn it. Other than that, yep, Leaf Storm is my strongest move. So not Petal Dance. No, I actually don't know Petal Dance. Or I won't know Petal Dance until somebody gives me or gives an Oddish a TM. So we need all of the Oddish in our Pokemon world need a TM in order to learn Petal Dance. It's not something that we can originally learn in our move database. Makes sense? Yes. Along with Petal Blizzard. Petal Blizzard cannot be learned by any Oddish, whether you use a HM, a TM, or not. We cannot learn Petal Blizzard until we evolve into Blossom. Oddish, myself, Gloom, and Vileplume, we are grass poison. So we cannot learn Petal Blizzard, but we can learn Petal Dance. Alright, very good. So Blossom, your final evolved form, Blossom, can learn Petal Blizzard, but not Vileplume. Yes. And if you think about it outside the box, it makes it's clear. It's right there in your face. Blossom has a petal skirt. So Blossom would be able to use Petal Blizzard. It's a little bit, obvious. Makes sense. All right. And my 2 questions are, my 2 questions are, so one, is it okay for people to tell you to use Rain Dance? And 2, is it okay for people to give you the TM of Leaf Blade? Okay, so I cannot learn I cannot learn Leaf Blade, nor can I learn I don't even know what she's So Rain Dance and Leaf Blade. Okay, so of course I cannot learn Leaf Blade, and of course I cannot learn Rain Dance, and I can't learn Leaf Blade. I don't know where you're getting this, because You're a grass and poison type. But every time I played a Pokemon game online, you were able to use Toxic, Rain Dance, and Leaf Blade. So I thought it would be appropriate to ask you those two questions for today because you know you more than anybody else. You know yourself. You know about Oddish because you are Oddish. So I thought, okay, let me get the person Oddish himself to explain to us why he knows what he knows. Yeah, that's I don't know what game you played, but that's just incorrect. Okay, thank you. Cuz I was and I lost. And it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't lose, but I actually lost thanks to those moves. It's just it doesn't make any sense. I understand. And my two questions are Oddish, why do people call you odd? Is it because of your name or is it because of your everyday life and or behavior? So 25% my behavior and lifestyle, 75% my name. So people just be like, okay, Oddish is odd. Because that's my name. Okay, so can you explain the 25%? Yes, sometimes I don't pick the wrong, I don't pick the right berries. I am known to help other Pokemon by picking berries. So if you tell me to go get an Oran berry and I come back with a Pecha berry, that's why. Because no, I have ears. I can hear. All of the Pokemon in the world, all Pokemon have ears in their own way. I can hear. It's just that okay, berry. That's all I know. Berry. So, yeah. Okay. And my next question is if you're weak to fire and psychic, why aren't you weak to poison? Yes, you are a grass and poison type, but you're not weak to poison. Can you please explain? Okay, I'm not weak to poison because is toxic is not toxic is not okay. So here because I know I cannot explain. I know it's not going to make sense to you guys because all of you guys are not grass and poison. Bulbasaur, I know you are, but Squirtle and Charmander, for obvious reasons, you guys are not grass and poison. So you're not either. You're not either of those. So let's put this simply. Poison does not work with poison. So I'm not weak to poison because you cannot toxic, if you understand what I'm saying. If I use toxic on one turn and the opposite Pokemon, the opposing Pokemon, my opponent, if it uses a poison type move, it's only going to do 2% damage. It's not going to do much. It's not very effective because I am part poison type as well. It's kind of like a resistance. If you know how to resist a move, that's what it is based on. Oh, very good. Haven't thought about it like that. Yes. So, like I said, either just think out of the box, think outside the box next time, or just be like, okay, you can't poison. And it's true, you can't poison. Uh-oh. Alright, so you stay, Oddish. Corsola, it's time for y'all to go. Okay. Alright, and we are so glad that y'all had a chance to stop by today. These were some very important questions, and everybody watching this, I'm pretty sure they have already left. But if they haven't, good on them, because they have learned a lot. Alright, well, we hope to answer a lot of questions. We hope that if you're watching this episode, you learned something. Yes, they always do. So, yeah. So, yeah, now it's time to go. Okay. All right. Now it is me, Solo. Goodbye. 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 Time's up. Equals line. Push you and go with the sky. Watch your video. See you coming? Dying lights up. Time's up. Time's up. Equals line. Push you and go with the sky. Watch our video. And then you comment down below. Dang, 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 dang. Subscribe.